Are you serious? Your daughter is dead?
I know that.
And you don't want to tell us who killed your
I
child?
don't know.
Lord have mercy. Do you have a heart? Do you have a soul?
A lot of the things so far have not been matching up. They're not making sense. And the fact you try to get rid of your phone doesn't help all that stuff out.
One September evening in 2019 in Tennessee, a terrified mother called the police, claiming her daughter had been shot by an intruder. At first, it seemed like a heartbreaking accident. But soon the story spiraled into lies, manipulation, and shocking secrets.
Oh, sweet baby Jesus, it's even worse. Now you're bringing your 2-year-old out in this mix.
He did it. He got the guy.
The person who should have kept her children safe was the one putting them in danger. How could someone who promised to love them betray them so completely? In Knox, Tennessee, on September 14, 2019, 36-year-old Robin Hinkton returned home to a scene that would change everything. She immediately called 911, reporting that her daughter, Destiny Oliver, had been shot by an intruder.
Knox County 911.
I got an emergency. This dude was just at my house, and my daughter just got shot, man. Please hurry.
She just got shot right now, ma'am?
Yes.
Who did it? The guy that just walked up to your door?
Yes.
Okay, what's your name, ma'am?
Robin.
Robin, where did he shoot her at? In her arm?
It's in her chest.
Okay, so we're on our way now, and she's laying on the couch.
Oh my God! What do I need to do? What do I need to do?
Oh, we're coming, Miss Robin. The guy who did that, was he white, black, or Hispanic?
He was black.
What was he wearing?
He had a black shirt on.
Did he say anything when you guys opened the door?
No.
Was he on foot or was he in a car, Miss Robin?
He was in a car. He was in a black Chrysler. I just opened up the door.
Is she able to speak to you at all? Is she conscious at all?
No. Destiny. Oh my God, I can't believe this.
Emergency services rushed to the house, finding Destiny lying on the living room couch covered in blood, with Robin beside her. At first glance, it looked like a tragic accident, but something about Robin's story didn't add up. The initial 911 call described the shooter escaping in a black Chrysler, but when speaking with investigators, Robin said it was a white Chrysler.
That's like let them do their job. That's what they're trained.
Okay, well, what about him?
We got officers out. And all we've got right now is a
Black
Chrysler 300 with dark tinted windows. How many shots did you hear? Just one.
Who do you live here with?
It's just me and my kids.
You and your kids? Okay.
Yes. I was in there.
Okay.
We were all in there. And the door was open like it is now.
Okay. And what happened?
He just came in here, and we were all sitting right there.
Who's he?
I don't know who he is.
You don't know who this guy is?
I don't have a clue. I've never seen him in my life. I didn't even realize he was in here till it was already too late.
And when he shot, what happened? Did he say anything?
Nothing. He looked like he was surprised because she just went limp.
She insisted that a stranger had followed her into the home, shot her daughter, and fled. The inconsistencies in her account raised suspicions. She claimed she had no idea who the shooter was and hadn't seen him until the moment of the shooting, but her answers seemed vague and rehearsed, and investigators sensed she wasn't telling the whole truth. Destiny was rushed to the hospital in an ambulance, with Robin following closely, still on the phone.
And let's go ahead and get her over to the hospital, check on the status of her daughter.
What we're going to have happen here is you can check on your child and everything, and they'll keep you updated, okay? And then we're going to stand by for the investigator to come to the hospital, okay?
Sir, my phone's about to die. Did they say anything about how she was?
Ma'am, I have not heard a thing about that.
While she appeared concerned, her behavior during the ride was odd. She continued texting and making calls, which would later become a key detail in the investigation.
Can you do that, please?
30 Delta perimeter unit. You've got one running out.
Can you do what I just texted you?
East side.
Somebody shot Destiny. I need you to come to ET, please.
At the hospital, despite Destiny being pronounced dead from gunshot wounds to her chest and hand, Robin kept fiddling with her phone.
You need to get out here, okay? All right, you're going to talk to the doctor.
Yes, sir.
I have it in my hand right now. We're standing by in the lobby for the doctor. She tried to pass it off to somebody. Why are you trying to get your phone away?
I wasn't trying to give my phone away.
At one point, she tried to hand it off to a stranger and, failing that, attempted to destroy it to prevent the police from seeing it. It became clear that Robin was hiding something. Detectives decided to bring her in for a full interrogation. Her past didn't help her credibility. She had minor arrests, including a DUI and other low-level offenses. During questioning, she struggled to explain her actions and her unusual behavior, hesitating and appearing nervous.
Is there any other way you can find somebody's number so you can let people know?
I mean, my mom's number by heart, but I really don't talk to nobody. I told you, ever since I got by a police officer, I really just distanced myself from everybody and made my life just about my kids.
Every detail she had given earlier was under scrutiny, and officers were determined to uncover the truth behind the tragic death of little Destiny.
At the hospital, you said you had to go to the bathroom, right? And you tried to give your phone to some lady, correct? And she wouldn't take it.
I mean, I'm not going to charge me with something like this.
What'd you do with the phone?
I don't want to talk, man, because I'm afraid.
Your child is dead, and you don't want to talk.
What began as a heart-wrenching report of an intruder shooting had quickly turned into a case filled with lies, suspicious behavior, and questions that demanded answers. The real story behind Destiny's death was only just beginning to unfold, and every move Robin made only made the mystery darker and more chilling.
We're not the drug police. I don't give a f*** if you're selling 10 pounds of weed a week. I don't care. You're not going to get trouble from me. Your daughter's dead. I know. And I just want you to be honest with us, okay? So just be honest. We know some things now. We're getting our P's and Q's together, so we're going to come back and don't lie to us.
After Destiny's death, Robin Hinkton was taken in for questioning. From the very beginning, her behavior was unusual, mixing grief with defensiveness. She began sharing a story from her past, revealing that she had been raped by a police officer in Tri-Cities.
So what you're telling us is you don't care.
It's not that I don't care. I got raped by a police officer, so please.
Are you kidding me? Are you serious? Your daughter is dead?
I know that.
And you don't want to tell us who killed your child?
I don't know.
Lord have mercy. Do you have a heart? Do you have a soul? You're right. No, she will be charged. You're going to be charged with tampering. That's tampering with evidence.
She explained that the trauma left her unable to trust law enforcement and that she had distanced herself from everyone, focusing only on raising her children.
I'm serious to God. You're going to go to jail for that tonight.
What did I tell you about the weed?
That you didn't care.
I don't care about weed. He don't care about weed.
Yeah, I promise. We don't give a...
Your child is deceased. That's what we care about, okay? And a lot of the things so far have not been matching up. They're not making sense. And the fact you try to get rid of your phone doesn't help all that stuff out.
However, since she never reported the assault, there was no way to verify her claim, leaving investigators unsure if it was true or a tactic to gain sympathy. The questioning quickly grew tense. When detectives asked about her phone, previously damaged in an attempt to prevent police access, Robin became defensive. She claimed she tried to destroy it because she feared getting arrested for drugs. Investigators repeatedly assured her that they were focused solely on Destiny's death and were not interested in any drug-related issues. Despite these reassurances, Robin's attitude remained suspicious, and she appeared more intent on hiding something than cooperating. Her actions at the hospital, including attempting to give her phone to a stranger and running it through water, had already raised red flags. Detectives decided to let Robin try again, asking her to recount the events of the shooting. She was able to recall only fragments. She and her children had returned from the park. She thought someone might be following her. And then she found Destiny on the couch, Gavin sitting nearby, when a stranger allegedly came in.
The doctor told you what you say. I want them in jail.
Yes, I do.
The only way we can get that done is if you tell us the truth and be helpful with us.
We just came home from the park, and I thought somebody was following me. And so I went down the alley, and nobody followed me. And then I didn't think nothing about it. She was laying on the couch, and Gavin was sitting right beside me, and somebody came in the door.
Was she talking to you or anything?
And I kept on trying to talk to her, and she wouldn't say nothing.
Do you think she saw the guy? Maybe she tried to put her hands up or something?
I don't know. It happened so fast.
Her memory of details was hazy, and many critical elements were missing. Investigators noted a troubling fact. According to Robin, a stranger had entered the house, yet only the small child had been harmed. The inconsistencies were piling up, but Robin insisted she was just shaken and grieving.
You don't have either of the kids' dad or a male friend that spends the night some. So
I mean, yeah, yes, I do.
Who was that?
His name is Daniel.
Daniel
Hensley.
What's the deal with her dad? If you're not with her and some other guy's coming over there, what's the deal with Destiny's dad?
He got an aggravated assault charge. He's the reason why I don't have my son, because he beat me to the point where I was unconscious. So we really don't get along at all.
As questioning continued, detectives explored the family dynamics. Robin explained that Destiny's father, Antoine Oliver, had a violent history with her, including an aggravated assault that left her unconscious. Despite their troubled relationship, they remained in contact, and Antoine occasionally visited the house. At the time, Robin also had a boyfriend named Daniel, known as Callie. Detectives wondered whether either Antoine or Daniel, or perhaps someone connected to them, could have played a role in Destiny's death, and if Robin was trying to protect them by misleading the investigation.
Would Antoine just show up at your house?
Yes, he does.
Well, you think he would just show up mad at you?
Oh, he has, definitely. I know it wasn't Antoine. I can promise you it wasn't Antoine, but I mean, he sells drugs. People are going to do whatever for him. That's one thing I can't say. He don't know a lot of people around here, so like I turn him on to people or let him meet people.
You middleman for him, because you said people text you trying to get weed from him. Mm-hmm. I saw some reports, and you and him have had a pretty.
Yes, he's very violent. Time. Yes, extremely violent.
And you hadn't seen him today?
No. I talked to him today, and actually Destiny had called him, but she's scared of him, so she didn't want to talk to him.
Why is she afraid of him, though?
I really don't know, because, I mean, he's seen her be very cruel to me and talk bad to me.
Do you think he would ever do anything to try to hurt Destiny?
I can't really answer that.
Robin suggested that, because Antoine and Daniel were involved in drug activities, someone connected to them might have committed the crime, further muddying her story.
You're saying you know it wasn't him, but you don't know who the guy was that came in. And you're saying that it was one shot, but we're not finding any bullets there at the house.
The detectives pointed out the contradictions in her statements. There were no signs of bullets outside the house, and the story about a stranger shooting Destiny seemed increasingly implausible. Each time investigators introduced a new theory, Robin shifted her story. At one point, she indicated that she suspected Antoine may have been involved, but insisted he had not intended to kill Destiny, only that he might have been trying to hurt her.
I don't know if maybe you're scared, so maybe you're forgetting something, or you're changing a little bit, but did this happen at the house?
Oh, yeah. Yes, it was right there.
Straight up with you. I feel like it's her dad, and I feel like you don't want to tell us that.
I think he's hit the nail on the head. I don't think he intended to kill the little girl. He said, "Oh, I've shot my baby."
That's why his eyes got big. I'm telling you, I know.
You're right. Okay, you're right. I'm done. I can't do it.
She agreed to participate in a photo lineup, which included Antoine's picture, and unsurprisingly, she identified him, attempting to redirect blame from herself.
Because, I mean, this is his daughter, too. I know that he killed her, but I just don't feel like he did it on purpose. I feel like he was trying to kill me.
We're going to still show you a lineup, all right?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to show you 6 pictures. You tell me the person.
This is the top one on the right.
You tell me the person, and you circle the person that shot and killed your daughter.
Despite the mounting pressure, Robin maintained her narrative that she had not fired a weapon and that someone else was responsible. However, detectives were uncovering evidence that contradicted her claims.
What's the chances that you were scared today, you had the gun, and you shot by mistake?
No.
That didn't happen?
No, sir.
So you're sticking with the fact that Antoine did this?
Yes.
During a search of the home, a gun was found outside, raising questions about her earlier statements. When confronted, she admitted she had received the gun from a friend, Callie, and seemed genuinely surprised that it had been located. Her explanations, however, only deepened the investigators' suspicions. Every attempt to point blame elsewhere or imply fear of others felt calculated, as if she were carefully crafting a story to avoid responsibility. Throughout the interrogation, Robin's pattern of lies, shifting stories, and evasive behavior became increasingly apparent. She seemed willing to do whatever it took to protect herself, including blaming Antoine or other associates. Detectives recognized that beneath her grief there was a deliberate effort to mislead them. Even as she alternated between defensiveness, sadness, and fear, the inconsistencies and suspicious actions made it clear that Robin was not being fully honest about what had happened in her home. Every answer she gave only raised more questions, pulling the investigation deeper into a web of deception that threatened to reveal a truth far darker than anyone had imagined. The focus now was clear. Uncover the real events of that day, piece together the evidence, and determine whether Robin's shifting stories were a desperate attempt to protect herself, or something far more sinister. Every lie, every hesitation, every manipulated detail brought investigators closer to discovering a chilling reality hidden behind her grief and fear.
Tell me this, could possibly you and Antoine got into it today, and you had a gun trying to scare him, and you shot by mistake?
No,
That
did not happen.
So would it surprise you if we told you that a gun was found outside the house? That wouldn't surprise you? Why not?
Yes, it would surprise me.
It would surprise you.
I was scared. Like, I have nightmares of this police officer coming and killing me.
You keep talking about that incident, like what's the deal with that?
I'm scared that he's going to come and try to kill me.
So you have a gun?
You have a gun?
Yes.
What kind of gun
you have?
I don't even know. A friend of mine gave it to me.
Is it the one that was found outside your house?
I guess, if that's where he put it.
Who is your friend that would put it there?
Callie.
As the investigation progressed, Robin realized that blaming Antoine no longer made sense. The gun used in the shooting was hers, and there was no way Antoine could have gotten hold of it. In a desperate move, she shifted the blame to her current boyfriend, Daniel, known as Callie, claiming he had hidden the gun outside the house. But detectives had already gathered crucial evidence that would soon unravel her story. CCTV footage from a neighbor clearly showed Robin herself placing the gun outside.
I told you that this video of you coming out there and dropping that gun outside. Would you believe that?
Yes. I didn't want it in the house.
Okay. So why did you think to get the gun and come and put it outside?
Because I didn't want to be charged with having a gun.
Is that gun the murder weapon? I want to hear it from the horse's mouth.
Yes, and he wiped it off.
When confronted, she admitted she had moved it because she didn't want it in the house, claiming fear of being charged for possession. She also confessed to wiping the gun clean. The detectives then examined her texts and discovered she had instructed someone to remove the gun from the bushes, explaining her frantic attempts to destroy her phone. Further evidence revealed the timing of events. She was seen on camera hiding the gun at 8:42 a.m., and just 8 minutes later, she called 911.
At 8:42, you are seen on video taking that gun out. 8 minutes later, you call 911. This is not good. What's going on here? Tell me, please, God, Lord,
I'm
sweet
scared.
baby Jesus.
I'm scared.
I was thinking, yes, we're going to put some in jail. And now we're thinking, holy, did she kill her child?
Despite trying to appear as a scared, grieving mother, her actions only made the investigators more suspicious. Under pressure, Robin made an unbelievable claim. She insisted that her 2-year-old son, Gavin, had somehow gotten hold of the gun and, in a moment of play, accidentally shot his sister, Destiny.
If it's a mistake, tell us it's a mistake. Did you accidentally shoot your child?
No.
Well, then what happened?
Gavin got a hold of the gun. It's the honest God truth.
She tried to explain that she and Antoine had been arguing and that Gavin had acted while attempting to protect them. The detectives were incredulous, noting that the closet where the gun was kept was far too high for a toddler to reach. Robin even claimed Gavin might have dragged a stool from the kitchen to climb. But when tested, it was physically impossible for a 2-year-old to reach the weapon or fire it with any precision.
Is he going to say he shot his sister? Because kids don't lie usually. Oh, sweet baby Jesus, it's even worse. Now you're bringing your own child in this mix.
He did it. He got the gun. I didn't do it. Antoine was there. We were arguing, and I feel like my son was trying to protect us.
I can't believe nothing to come out of his mouth. If you tell me right now I'm a black man wearing blue pants, I'm going to question it.
Despite repeated explanations from detectives that her story didn't add up, Robin continued insisting her son was responsible. Every detail contradicted logic. A child that small could not handle the gun, could not aim, and would have been injured by the recoil.
I've given you opportunity after opportunity after opportunity to tell the truth. You can't seem to do it. Like, what is the reason?
It makes me look like a bad parent.
Ain't nobody judging you. You're parenting right now. I don't care if you smoke enough weed to get the whole city high. If you cared, you would tell us the truth.
I just told you the truth.
You told us the truth before that. How many truths are there?
Yet she clung to her story, hoping to deflect responsibility. It became painfully clear that Robin was inventing multiple scenarios, even going so far as to blame her own son, in a desperate attempt to avoid admitting the truth about what had really happened to Destiny.
I didn't kill my baby.
I hope not. I sure to God hope
well,
not.
Well, if you keep talking, you're going to blame it on somebody else.
Hell, you going to blame it on my dog?
We're up to 3 people you put this on. A random black guy, then her own dad, now it's Gavin. But you know who it all points to? You.
I'm exhausted. I'm going to call the DA's office.
During the trial, Robin maintained her innocence and refused to admit to any wrongdoing. Investigators believed the evidence against her, accusations of murder, child neglect, filing a false report, and tampering with evidence, was strong enough, but the courtroom brought unexpected twists. Her attorney painted her as a grieving mother, overwhelmed by her daughter's sudden death and unprepared for intense questioning, arguing that this affected her ability to remember events clearly.
And the baby died. That stool went into my bedroom.
There's no way you're able to reach all the That baby's not that tall.
Gunpowder residue found on both Robin's and Gavin's clothing created room for doubt, weakening the prosecution's case and leaving the jury uncertain about who was truly responsible.
It's really difficult to believe that a 2-year-old can pick up and pull a trigger.
And
well, this is the thing. Have you ever shot a gun? His hands are tiny, right? You want me to believe that he wrapped his little hand around the handle of the gun and was able to pull the trigger at the same time, right? The recoil on that gun, he'd have hit himself with it or something, and he'd be hurt. He wasn't hurt. We can physically prove these things that there's no way that happened.
I swear to God, you haven't done.
Robin repeatedly denied shooting Destiny or intentionally leaving a gun where her children could access it.
I'm telling you, the whole thing about Gavin did it is not going to fly. You keep saying it was Gavin, and it can't be Gavin.
Her defense highlighted her mental health struggles, PTSD, and emotional vulnerability following the tragedy.
No.
Did you shoot that gun?
No.
Did you intend for that gun to be in a place where your kids could get to it?
No.
They argued that anyone in her position might make irrational decisions under such trauma. Robin claimed she had tried to protect her son Gavin by creating multiple stories.
She is suffering from mental illness and this PTSD. She's treated for it. A gun goes off. Her daughter is grievously shot. They come out and tell them, I'm sorry, your daughter's dead. She goes straight from that room being told, your daughter is dead. They drive her to the KPD interview room. She's there for the next 3 or 4 hours being questioned by these guys. How is a mother going to be in her right mind? She made up the other story to protect Gavin so he wouldn't have to live with this.
And hiding evidence to shield him from blame. She insisted the shooting was an accident, emphasizing her attempts to keep Gavin safe.
She is charged with felony murder because of an accidental shooting. If you were in her position, would you be making rational decisions in that matter? Would you be held to the highest charge in the land? Have we got no compassion for a grieving mother in an accidental shooting that destroyed a family? God, let's hope so.
During her testimony, Robin described returning from moving her car and stepping into her home, seeing a flash, and finding Gavin with the gun on the ground while Destiny was already shot.
I made sure the kids was okay, and I went outside to smoke and move my car.
When you came back from moving the car, what did you do?
I was walking up to my house, and it's a glass door, and I seen a flash of light go off. And when I walked in, Gavin was screaming and crying, and the gun was on the ground.
She said she quickly moved the gun outside to prevent further harm, trying to show she acted as a responsible mother. However, cross-examination exposed major inconsistencies.
I got the gun and I took it outside.
Why did you take it outside?
because I didn't want it to cause any more harm. I knew that that was the gun that Gavin used to shoot Destiny, and I was trying to protect him.
Surveillance footage showed her entering the house at 8:50 a.m. Yet the 911 call wasn't made until over 3 minutes later.
911 call was not placed until over 3 minutes later at 8:53:53. Is that correct?
Yes.
So you go back in your home after seeing your daughter get shot by your 2-year-old son, according to you today, and you wait almost 4 minutes to call 911. Is that your testimony?
I had to find my phone.
You do understand that gunshot residue was found on your clothing, correct?
And I assumed that it came from when I was trying to help my daughter.
She struggled to explain why gunshot residue was found on her clothing and repeatedly changed her story about how Gavin accessed the gun, at times claiming he climbed on a stool to reach it.
After you change it to Antoine brings a gun in, you finally do admit that it was a gun in your home that shot and killed your daughter, right? And you said that Gavin climbed up in the closet and got it out of, well, you didn't say the black bag at first, did you?
I don't recall.
You don't recall telling officers that?
Ma'am, I was not in my right mind at that time. I had just seen my baby shoot my daughter.
Miss Harrington, have you been paying attention? Have you watched your interview here in court?
Somewhat, yes, but I don't want to remember any of this. I don't ever want it to be Gavin, ma'am. I don't want him to live with this. Do you not understand that?
She admitted the gun was in her home, but insisted she was not in her right mind when these events occurred. Robin repeatedly deflected responsibility, claiming her sole goal was to protect her son and insisting nobody wanted to accept that the tragedy was accidental. Despite all evidence and questions, she refused to take full responsibility for Destiny's death, portraying herself as a mother caught between grief, fear, and the impossible choice of protecting her young child while facing unimaginable loss. After a lengthy and intense trial, the truth became clear to the jury.
No, ma'am.
You didn't ask him where he put it.
No, ma'am.
You didn't ask him if he put a loaded gun up with the safety off.
You just can't accept that this was an accident. You just can't accept it.
Ma'am.
I was trying to protect my son, and nobody wants to accept that. What would you do?
Robin Howington had spent the entire time trying to protect herself by shifting blame onto her young son. While investigators could not definitively prove that she had pulled the trigger, the evidence showed a pattern of deception. She had hidden the gun, destroyed evidence, and repeatedly lied to authorities, all in an attempt to avoid responsibility. Her manipulations, combined with her attempts to frame her 2-year-old, painted a troubling picture of a mother more concerned with covering her own actions than protecting her child. In the end, the jury found Robin guilty of aggravated child neglect, filing a false report, tampering with evidence, and attempting to tamper with evidence. After 5 long years since that tragic day in 2019, the court finally delivered justice. In March 2024, Robin Howington was sentenced to 22 years in prison, bringing some closure to a case that had shocked the community and left many questioning how a mother could turn on her own child. If you found this story gripping and want to stay updated on more true crime cases that reveal shocking human behavior, make sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you never miss a story.